To you, Virgo, and welcome to my channel, Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of September. I'm just going to pull a few cards here, Virgo, and see what lies ahead for the month of September. First card out we have is the Six of Air. Virgo, so the Six of Air, in your recent past, things were starting to look up and the end of a difficult situation. It also talks about taking a trip, Virgo. It can also talk about, for the Six of Air, can talk about study of some sort. Going on a journey of, you know, some type of discovery. It could be self-discovery. More so it talks about learning something, you know, on a new path. The next card we have is the Three of Fire, and this is a lovely card. Three of Fire is abundance and things looking very good, and have patience at this time and make long-term plans. So maybe you could be making a long-term plan for a trip of some sort, or making long-term plans, you know, to do with study. Some Virgos here can be going back to college or that. And then the next card we have is the Two of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So the Two of Air can talk about indecisiveness, but it can also talk about going within, that a decision needs to be made, and it probably needs to be made sooner rather than later, as the Two of Air can talk about, you know, the changing of the tide. So the tide is coming in, and that, you know, a decision needs to be made, you know, clarity or that. Now this could be just, you know, that you're making a decision of, you know, what to do next. Do you know what I mean? Where to go, you know, in your path of life, so to speak. We'll just have a look now at, go into it a little bit more deeper for you, Virgo. Yeah, you could be at it, you know, a crossroads here. So with the Six of Air we have here is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands talks about new beginnings in your creativity, new inspirations, being inspired, you know, new beginnings in your work area, in your career. It can also talk about, you know, the springtime, you know, and you could be looking towards, you know, going back to college, because the Ace of Wands talks about this, you know, some type of study, and, you know, that you may be planning it out, that, you know, if you start in around this time, because usually the colleges and universities and all start back, that they do finish in around the springtime. So this is what you could be looking towards, you know, that if you get this, you know, certificate or diploma of some sort or whatever, that, you know, in the springtime of next year, you know, you'll be able to start, you know, on a new career path as such. But it's lovely, the Ace of Wands. So with the Three of Fire, I feel at this time that you do want to bring in abundance into your life, some type of abundance here. It also talks about wands, and it talks about wands is all to do with work as well, you know what I mean, to do with passion, something that creativity, something that you're passionate about. This is really lovely, Virgo, because what's clarifying the Three of Fire is the Ace of Swords, another new beginning, you know, in your health area, in your mental, you know, mind. You could be getting clarity of mind here, you know, of what it is that you want to do. You could be now deciding on what it is, you know, with the Ace of Swords. Some of you could be even, you know, thinking of going into the medical area, you know, to study in the medical area, you know, whether to be, you know, a nurse or a doctor of some sort, or even just into healthcare itself, you know. This is very good, but 2 aces, wow, you know, something's really going to take off here for you, Virgo. And what's clarifying the 2 of air, this indecisiveness, is the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands can talk about, you know, competition. There might be a lot of competition in the area of work that you're going into. It can also talk about, you know, minor struggles that you might feel that if you were to go down this path, that, you know, you may struggle for a bit, you know, possibly to do with money, you know, finance, or that you mightn't have the, or you feel that you mightn't have, you know, the finance, or, you know, the money to finance this, you know, this task that lies ahead for you, you know. But the 5 of Wands is a minor arcana card, and it is very, you know, it can be achieved. You can get over it quite easily enough, you know. You might have a lot of paperwork as well here with the Ace of Swords and the 5 of Wands to get through, to, you know, to probably to make that application, and you feel that, you know, it might be an impossible task, but it's not. Once you get on it, you know, you will kind of, you know, detangle yourself, you know, and, you know, lay out, you know, the different pieces of information that's needed, you know, if it's to do with, you know, going back to college or that, or, you know, to start, even if it's just to fill out, you know, a form for work, you know, applying, you know, application forms of that. You might find that it's a little bit overwhelming, but once you start it, you will get through it easily enough, you know. Well, let's have a look a little bit more with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so the Ace of Wands is being clarified with the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords yet again. So yeah, I feel whatever it was, you know, whatever it is, you are indecisive of whether to invest into this, because the 7 of Pentacles talks about investment, but it also talks about looking at the long-term plan. So you may be looking, you know, at a long-term plan. Maybe if you take up a job now, it's only for the interim, it's only, you know, for a short period of time, or that. I feel that, you know, if it is to do with a job, it's to do with communication or travel of some sort, but I feel that you're more looking, you know, at the long-term plan of your life path, your career path, or that. And I feel that there is going to be good news coming to you in the next 8 to 8 weeks. You know, positive news here. I also see for some that there's going to be, you know, tests are going to come up positive, you know, of a pregnancy. And this will be like, you know, an unplanned pregnancy. But tests will come up positive for it. So clarifying the Ace of Swords and is the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I feel that you have a lot of choices here, choices that you might be in the dark about. You maybe have a lot of options here, you know, but I do feel for you, Virgo, that, and you're coming up here in your read with the 9 of Pentacles here, I do feel for a lot of Virgos that you are going to be looking to become self-employed in some way, you know what I mean? Maybe start your own business or that. Maybe you've had an idea, an inspiration of how to start your own business, but maybe you're looking at ways to do this. Maybe you're a little bit in the dark about, the choices, the steps that you need to take, and you might be feeling a little bit, financially, a lack of financial funds, to start this business. But I feel, at this present time, you will get clarity, you will get a way forward to do it. There will be new beginnings for you. I also say very strongly, Virgo, that there's somebody, if it's not yourself, somebody around you that is pregnant, and I feel most likely that it is a very good friend of yours, that you're going to find out that they're pregnant and that. So that's lovely news now that's coming your way. I feel that, if you do have an idea of a business of some sort, that you're going to have a very unique selling point to this business, but I just feel that at the moment you're still in the dark about how you're going about to achieve this, and how you're going to get the financial funds, the money to financially fund it as well. But like I say, it's another 5, 5 talks about contrast. It's not really a lasting energy or that, and it could be that, coming towards in the future that, this will be resolved quite easily with the 5 of Wands. I feel there's just a lot of little different things for you to sort out, So clarifying, the 5 of Wands is the Judgment card. The King of Cups. I've seen that King of Cups in the pre-shuffle. He kept coming out in the pre-shuffle there. And the 3 of Wands again. I feel that in the future coming towards you, Virgo, I do see that you have a secret admirer here, and this could be the King of Cups. Look, there's your energy there, at the bottom of the deck, which is very good, Virgo, to be coming up in your raid there. But I feel, you do have a secret admirer. This person could be a water sign, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, or no, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, sorry. But I feel with the 3 of Wands here that there is a third option for you as to way to go about this. If it's, to do with, going back to study, if it's to do with work, a new career, there is a third option here for you. And I feel that, you will go with that third option. You might not see it at the moment, but coming towards you in the future that, it's very, very possible. Let's see. I feel that, abundance, definitely, you're starting already to bring in the abundance. You're nearly kind of that you're practicing the law of attraction, and this is going to bring in more abundance for you, there could be, a person here, I'm not saying male or female, that and this person could be, a water sign, or that can probably help you in some way, give you the support that you need here. We have here now is the 9 of Cups and the Devil energy. I do feel in the past that there someone, may have had, someone may be hiding their drink, you know, or have a drink problem. Somebody may be hiding that. They may be, you know, how would you say, suppressing their feelings. You know, they're very emotional maybe at this time, or have been, you know, and this person is suppressing, you know, past hurts that have happened to them in the past. Do you know what I mean? It could have been about a separation, you know, that they became single, and they're suppressing their feelings at the moment with alcohol. This could be a very good friend of yours, if it's not yourself. I feel that, you know, they have been through a lot of, you know, anguish of some sort. But yeah, but it's, you know, there was a final ending here. Could have been a final ending to a relationship. This person became single, you know, and they may have feel that they're left out, or that, you know, even they may have lost their home, or, you know, become homeless, you know, because of the separation. And I feel, you know, if this is yourself, or, you know, someone else, it's a good friend, and maybe that you are, you know, giving them, you know, a night or two or whatever on the couch, or that, or you have done, you know, or this is going to happen. But I don't feel that it's, you know, it probably is, you know what I mean? It probably is to do with, you know, addiction to alcohol, or that, you know, and this is to why that the relationship split up. I don't feel that it's you, Virgo. I feel that it's a friend, a very good friend of yours. So, but there is a final ending, you know, but when it's a final end, that a new day is dawning for them. And once again, you're coming out in your read here, Virgo, with the Hermit card, and you have the Hanged Man. I feel maybe as well for some Virgos that, you know, you've had a lot of alone time, or you probably will. You're probably going to be going into some type of healing, you know, healing within, you know. Maybe for some Virgos, there may be counselling here involved, but, you know, with the Hanged Man again, I feel going towards in the future that you feel like you're at a crossroads, but you need to get down off the fence and kind of take action, you know, as to what you want to manifest into your life here. I feel the next 4 months is going to be of importance to you. I feel that you are making long-term plans here for the future, definitely for over the next 9 months. And once again, I have to say about, you know, the springtime, this will bring it into the springtime. So a lot of people that are going to be studying, you know, you might be kind of, you know, at home, and you have to put a lot of study into this, you know, that way, or a lot of work, or, you know, you're going to be alone for, you know, over the next several months because of this, you know what I mean, because you're going to be working on this, you know, Virgo. But I feel, you know, you may feel in the future that you're kind of you know, a bit stagnant, nothing's, you know, moving, nothing's going on, you know, that way. You may feel that you'll be juggling money, you know what I mean, but this is because you're getting it, you know, in alignment with what it is that you want to achieve, what it is that you want to do, you know, with the Two of Pentacles here. You may have to juggle ideas, you may have to juggle your finance or that, but it's all for the better, you know. And you may feel that, you know, it's not giving you the just rewards, you know, in the future, but I feel it's only just for 9 months. Do you know what I mean? You have to put the work, the effort, the determination. And what Virgos are really good at doing is, you know, being very practical and getting to work and being methodical and, you know, repetitive. And this is how, you know, Virgos, you know, work, you know, that way, how they achieve things, you know. And I feel, Virgo, that you will achieve it. So yeah, I'm just going to, I'm going to pull a butterfly card here, because I do feel that, there's some type of, it's like that, Virgo, you're cocooning, you're going to be going into cocoonment, but it's only because you're going to go through some type of transformation. You're kind of, whether that's to do with, education, career, work, jobs, you know what I mean, whether it's to do with, your status, your relationship status or that, but I feel that you're going into yourself, you're going to kind of cocoon for over the next 9 months, and you're going to put a lot of effort into yourself, whether it's that through healing as well, getting some counselling done or that. But I feel it's going to be for the better. I feel that you're going to start a new dance, so to speak, doing the dance of change. Do you know what I mean? You're either going to, you're slowing down in the future. You're going to slow down, get into this energy of work, of work, concentration, solitude of some sort, but you're only doing it, for you to transform, to change, for the better. And look, we have here, and this is coming out twice already in your reading, with the Two of Air and the Two of Swords and the Hangman as well, changing your mind. So I feel maybe that's what it is, that you've had an idea of some sort, you're going to go ahead with it, but then you got a bit mental clarity on it, and you're changing your mind now. In the future you're going to do something else, or there's a third option there for you, to do it in a slightly different way, but it's going to take an awful lot of work, time and energy into it, but it's what you want, to achieve. So the best of luck to you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed my reading. If you do, please like, share it, leave a comment. Slán.